Just because you think you feel a particular way, that doesn't mean that's how you actually feel. For example, you know, when someone's doing hot and cold on you, you tend to get obsessed. People who don't know that this is just the chemical reaction in our brain, because it is the same process that is a drug addiction, you will start to feel like, oh my God, do I love them? Do I like them? Why do I feel this way? Now they're not talking to me, I like them, so it must mean I like them. No, it's all in your brain. It's not real.
You need to realize that when you're attached to something, you are operating from your ego. Our true essence is love. So we are love. When a baby is born, a baby is just, you know, loving. A baby doesn't hate themselves. A baby is just like joyful and happy about life. But when we get older, our ego starts to develop. And when our ego starts to develop, we also become attached to things, we become attached to people, and we idolize them, or we idolize a certain lifestyle, whatever, right? You have to realize that this is your ego. This is not you, and this is not your true essence. This is not your love.
We actually attach to people more when we share personal information because, you know, subconsciously we're telling ourselves, wow, if I'm sharing these deep, dark secrets about myself to this person, I must really, really trust them or like them. People need to earn that. And also, guys, you need to take what everyone says with a grain of salt. Guys love to love bomb and they love to lie. People love to say, oh, I'm gonna do this and that for you, and then they don't do it. Or I'm gonna do this and that myself in my life, and then it never happens. Some people are all talk. Having a great life is going to just protect you from attachment and dating shitty people and just shitty experiences in general. Because if you have a life that you love and you've built this life yourself, you are proud of your life, you're not going to let anyone in to come and disturb your energy and disturb this miraculous, wonderful life you've built for yourself.
If you don't have a life, get a hobby, get passionate about something, learn a new skill, go outside, go for a walk, but don't be constantly in your head like, oh my god, like, when are they gonna text me, when are they gonna do this? Like, calm down. And it's just desperate, it's unattractive, because it's like, this person is your whole thing. Like, this person can literally make you depressed in a second if they don't reply. It's embarrassing, to be honest, to be like that.
If you have trouble with attachment, it also means you're lacking something in your life. I talked about this in the previous video, but you are trying to fill a void. Sure, everyone wants love. Even if you have a great life, you want love. I mean, I want love one day, right? But the thing is, I'm not desperate for it. I know that it's going to come one day, but I don't need to go out and seek it. If you are so empty inside, oh my god, it's going to be easy for anyone to come in and fill your void. Temporarily, I might add. It will be a temporary fill. You want to be so complete that when that person comes in, he is just adding onto your life. He's making your life even better.
Focusing on yourself, if you're focusing on getting better, that way, if that person texts you, if they don't text you, you don't really care. It's nice, it's cute and all these things. But when you're so focused on yourself as well, then, like I said, they just add value into your life. They don't give you your worth because you define your worth already. You see, you are whole and they just add value.
Actually, I talk about this a lot, but I do recommend dating a lot, and I call it collecting data. This year was really the year where I collected data. I traveled a lot, like every month, so I went on dates in every single country. Because I've had so many wonderful dates, they've showed me exactly what I want and what I don't want. So that also prevents me from getting attached to a man. Go explore yourself, discover yourself, put yourself in new situations. I used to be so terrified of dating. I would like nearly pass out. I would need to do a shot before I would go. That's another thing. Don't drink on a date because the alcohol is going to make you think you like them way more. You want to be able to think critically and clearly. First time I would go on a date, I would be so scared. And afterwards, I did it so many times, so many, being like, maybe like 20 times, that I would like feel nothing. I just rock up, hey, what's up? Like, and the more I did this, the more I got confident in myself. Like, I know my worth. When I show up on that date, I know what treatment I expect. I know what treatment I've gotten from others, and you will give me the same treatment. And if you don't, I don't want you. You will also be able to recognize patterns in guys who potentially could be good for you and guys who definitely won't be, because out of all the dates, you'll start to notice a trend in the guys that you like. Perhaps they are like doing X certain thing, they're all doing that, and then the guys you don't like are doing Y certain thing. So you'll be able to acknowledge this even faster the next time you date.
People cannot live up to your fantasy in your head because your fantasy is not real. You're talking to real people. People are volatile. Their emotions are volatile. You cannot base your whole rose-colored glasses that you have on life and say that it has to be that way. We can never predict what will happen, and you have to accept this in life. You can hope for the best possible outcome, but maybe some bad things happen because you were meant to learn something in that situation. But you did not calculate that in your fantasy. You just thought, I want everything to be perfect. But what if something bad happens, then you get sad about it, and then afterwards it would be perfect. So it doesn't go your perfect plan way, but another way. The thing is, you have to realize you will never arrive to happiness. If you attach yourself to something and you think, if I have that, I will be happy. If this happens, I will be happy. If I buy this, I will be happy. I used to have this mentality, and let me tell you, I was never happy. If anything, I got more depressed. Why? Because I had attached myself so much to a situation and I thought this would bring me happiness, and when it didn't, I got depressed because of it.
A lot of people were commenting going, Simone, I've been attached for years. When is this chemical reaction going to go away? It will go away. You're feeding it. You know why? This is what I learned in psychology. So attachment, this is kind of like an addiction that you need to break. The same process is happening in our brain when we are going through a drug withdrawal, as well as like a breakup or breaking any attachment. Say we take a cocaine addict or a heroin addict off of heroin. What is going to happen? They're going to go crazy. They need this heroin. If you say, okay, I'm just going to give you like a little bit of heroin, they just got that hit, that dopamine hit. They're addicted again. Same thing. Okay, I'm trying to break my attachment to this person, but I'm going to message them once every month. I'm going to stalk their social media. You're getting a dopamine hit every single time. Break the attachment. How do you expect to move on and get over this if you keep feeding these chemicals? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Literally, go no contact, don't stalk their shit, try to forget about them for 3 months, go cold turkey on everything. You will find this mental fucking addiction is going to break. The attachment will break and you will think so clearly. You guys need to be smart. A lot of you are not acting smart, okay?